What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Of course, as promised, I was dissecting the exclusive interview by Barbershop Conversations that Deontay Wilder gave him. And it was a long interview, so it takes many videos to properly break it down, and this is like no other, okay? Deontay Wilder said that he fought, mind you, he fought the best version of Tyson Fury. He said that Tyson Fury gave him everything that he had in the first fight. You know, I know Deontay Wilder wants to believe that. He wants to believe that Tyson Fury gave his best. What I think Tyson Fury gave Deontay Wilder, me counterpunching Deontay Wilder's opinion, I think Tyson Fury gave the best account of himself given the certain circumstances, given the time frame. You know, a lot of people, including myself, don't matter what side of the street you were on, a lot of people thought that Tyson Fury was going to get knocked out. And they thought he was going to get knocked out due to endurance, stamina, conditioning. Those factors were the reasons why Tyson was going to get knocked out. He was going to get knocked out. Because he was going to get tired. When you get tired, he was going to be more flat-footed because he couldn't move around no more. He ain't the Tyson Fury of old. We don't know. He was untested, you know. This was a totally unknown version of Fury because we didn't know what he was going to do or what type of performances he was going to produce due to the fact of his past history. Okay, he was on drugs, he was on the couch. I don't know what the hell he was eating because obviously drugs made him bigger because he got over 400 pounds. Okay, he did have 2 fights before that. Because that's what Deontay Wilder's claim is. Like, no, he was in shape because he already had 2 tune-up fights to get prepared for himself. Okay, well, those were 2 tune-ups. Those guys were not Deontay Wilder. In fact, it's not really easy to prepare for someone like Wilder. Okay, Wilder has his own extraordinary style, you know. Of course, you can have fighters that mimic Deontay Wilder, but that's only mimicking. So I don't think those fights would have prepared him. And plus, those guys, I don't think, honestly, were there in front of Tyson Fury to really win. I think those guys were journeymen. No, Pianeta and I forget the other guy's name. But those guys weren't anywhere near the level as Deontay Wilder. Okay, you were fighting novice and journeyman level fighters. Then from that, you're going to go with your battered, abused body, go up in competition to fight Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. That by itself is kind of unbelievable. You know, so it created doubt in a lot of people's mind that Tyson Fury was going to lose. He just talked a good game. It was entertaining. It was amusing. But at the end of the day, man, Deontay Wilder going to knock his ass out. That's what a lot of people said. It didn't matter if you're on my channel, Bruce Vane's channel, Boxing Ego's channel, Dante's Boxing Nation, Boxing Icons. It didn't really matter. People thought that Fury was going to lose. Okay, and even Anthony Joshua thought he was going to lose. Okay, but I drew my conclusion because Tyson Fury, where has he been? He hasn't been in shape. He just started fighting in 18. Okay, what about 17? What about 16? What about 17? All these years he didn't fight. Did he even fight in 16? I don't even think he fought in 16. So 16, 17. Those years he was off. Okay, and I believe the last fight he had was Vladimir Klitschko, right? That was the last fight he had. Let me look at that fight. Matter of fact, let's look that fight up and see exactly when that was, because let's see here. Yeah. So from the 28th of November of 2015, he didn't fight again to June of 2018. That's damn near 3 years of inactivity. So from 15 of November to June 9th of 18. No, I'm sorry, August of 18, because he fought Francisco Pianeta, right? So for those 3 years, practically 2.5 or whatever, if you wanted to be technical about it, he did not fight. So how can Deontay Wilder, back to him, claim that a guy that's been that inactive and then fought two novice fighters, be ready for himself? If anything, that makes him look bad, honestly, because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, you know what? No, don't be fooled. He had 2 training camps to get prepared for me. He was at 100%, and of course, I know what that's trying to imply. Like, hey, I beat the best version of Tyson Fury, but realistically, I don't think that's true, because the man been off too long. It would be different if he fought someone with I can't say with a pulse, because that would be just rude, but somebody on the level. I can understand if he fought a Dillian White or at least a Derek Chisora, somebody that's durable enough. Dominic Brazil, somebody that had a name, then took on Deontay Wilder. So really, basically, he fought Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. And then a lot of times he blew out Tom Schwartz in 2 rounds. Otto Vailene, everybody was like, oh my God. Then he had those bad cuts on the side of his face. But all in all, you ask yourself a question. If he didn't have the cuts on his face, you think he would have still went 12 rounds? You think that would have been the case? Otto Vailene was an undefeated fighter. But did that mean he wasn't on the level? He sparred with Joshua. The guy was game. Did Tyson Fury beat him? Yeah, he beat him. But is Otto Vailene a Deontay Wilder? No. Is he a Dillian White? No. Is he anybody in the top 10? No, not necessarily. The only way we'll know that is what Otto Vailene does in his next fight, when he does step up in competition again. That's the only way we'll know that. Okay, to see if he is worthy opponent. Okay, so a lot of people, throw these guys under the bus, but we have to see how they, progress in their career. Okay, because that affects other people's resume, even after they fought. Okay, so Otto Vailene starts kicking ass and starts doing numbers. Well, who beat him? Tyson Fury did. Okay, so but then again, this is Tyson Fury that wasn't quote unquote in shape. Okay, so I don't know. I don't believe that Tyson Fury was in shape. He might have been 60%. He did have a good performance based on the facts. Now it's like will wise, his heart. Yeah, I think he gave 100% of his heart and his will. I think that, and he always had skill. But let's just see what happens in the second fight. Because what Deontay Wilder is saying is, I fought and knocked out the best version of Tyson Fury that we will ever get. That's what he's saying. So if he's saying that, why the hell are we doing a redo? So again, it makes this fight look like it's not worth us watching. You're talking about Tyson Fury in a way that it demotes the quality of the fight. If you think you already beat the Tyson Fury and he was 100%, why the fuck are we looking at this fight again? I'm sorry. Like, why are we looking at it again? Why are you breaking this man down? You're supposed to be building him up to get people to buy this shit instead of fire sticking like a lot of people are gonna do. I'm not gonna do. I'm not the type of person. I support boxing. I support the sport of boxing. But to let Deontay Wilder tell it that he was already 100%, I already knocked him out. I know I can beat that guy. So how is that a wrong? How are you one a right or wrong? You should have fought Joshua last year and took all that fucking money. See, it goes back to that. It's like, okay, you're talking about this fight and you want everybody to watch this fight, but then you say, oh, I fought the 100% Tyson Fury. So why are we watching it again? You know, you're shutting down your whole sale. You got to be marketable. You got to sell this damn fight. Yo, you got to be there. You can't miss it. But I already beat Tyson Fury at 100%. Okay, so why are we here? Because of a ref? Because of a ref's opinion, I guess? Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, and in between that, there was no way in hell if I'm the baddest man on the planet, I wouldn't be fighting Dominic Breazeale. My next fight would have been in the UK, knocking out Anthony Joshua, since I'm the baddest man on the planet. April 28th, okay, of last year. That would have been that. It wouldn't have been no Andy Ruiz or Jarrell Miller in New York or Andy Ruiz in New York. It would have been Deontay Wilder in the UK. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder's comments. Was Tyson Fury 100%? Please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.